The food security situation in Yemen continues to deteriorate. To make things worse, the World Food Programme announced it has cut some food rations in Yemen due to funding crisis. Such an announcement threatens to leave millions of Yemenis with no food. This report has more details.
Yemen's food security situation worsens with millions facing emergency hunger and famine-like conditions. The World Food Programme faces a funding gap, warning of unavoidable ration reductions causing further food insecurity. The World Food Programme announced it had to cut the food rations of more than 10 million Yemenis by 35% due to a lack of funding and warned that it might have to take additional steps in the absence of the direct grants. In its Yemen Food Security Update released this week, the program said that during the months from January to May 2023, the overall food imports saw a decrease by 28% through Red Sea ports and by 11% via the southern ports of Aden and Mukalla compared to the same period in 2022. It said essential food items were reportedly available across the Yemeni markets. However, close monitoring is necessary for the upcoming months in light of the low levels of food imports. Currently, WFP is targeting 13 million people each distribution cycle, with reduced rations equivalent to 65% of the standard food basket. Due to the ongoing critical shortages in funding, WFP was compelled to shift more than 900,000 beneficiaries from cash-based in-kind food assistance starting the fourth distribution cycle. According to the WFP update, the prevalence of inadequate food consumption bounced back to pre-Ramadan levels, increasing from 36% in April to 45% in May. Around 48% of the surveyed households in government-controlled areas could not meet their minimum food needs, compared to 44% in areas under Houthi authorities. Meanwhile, it said the cost of minimum food basket MFP remained almost unchanged in Yemen compared to the previous month. Year on year, the cost of FMP slightly increased by 2% in government-controlled areas, while it significantly decreased in areas under the militia authorities by 18%. Yemen projects an absolute deterioration in food security, and malnutrition is bouncing to the ceiling as the World Food Programme lacks funding grants, leading to unavoidable ration cuts that will make millions of people face a worse famine nightmare.